Alright, so we just arrived at Fox Hill Hospital Emergency Ward. About 15-20 minutes ago we found out that Helen's water broke. At first we didn't know what it was. Sure. We thought it was just normal discharge at first, but and then more and more came, and it was like clear liquid, and we called the emergency department, or we called the birthing suite, and they said to come to the hospital now to get a checkup to see if it is her water breaking. But as we were coming, like more and more water came out, so I'm pretty sure it is. So I guess we'll find out what's going on.
Are you taking the camera here?
Yeah, just recording some videos for memories.
Oh,
we didn't expect this to happen so soon. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So what happened?
Nothing. I was just waiting to find out. The midwives tried to do like the heartbeat scan, but they couldn't really find anything. Maybe because it's late and the babies might be sleeping, waiting for a doctor to come.
They've gotten the midwife to come and have a look, and she couldn't find it either, so we're just waiting for the doctor to come
and do a proper ultrasound.
Yeah, an ultrasound. So we just had the doctor come in, did a magic, found the
we had an ultrasound first.
Had the ultrasound, found out where the baby is, and it's just right above, pretty much where the stomach is, right there. So we're just going to monitor the baby's heartbeat now, and then we're going to do a few tests. You can hear the heartbeat now. 155, 156, 7, 8, 161. It's pretty fast. They're going to, I think, check the fluid that has come out already and see if it is the waters that have been broken, and if it is, then we'll have to assess and see what happens there, whether or not we take antibiotics, and then just, I guess, go home and rest up until labour starts, which is probably in a few days' time. So
she said it's usually like 24 hours after though.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. So, update from us. It is currently 4:35, and the doctor came to see us just now, and we have found out that your water has broke, and
we need to. I was hoping, I was like, oh, maybe it was just like I peed my pants, but no.
No, we're pretty sure it was a water break, because on the way here, like it was leaking out quite a fair bit. And then when the doctor put the swab up, the water,
it was literally like gushing out straight away.
You heard a pop. I didn't hear the pop, but you heard the pop, and then water came out straight away. So now, you're starting to feel contractions and stuff.
Yeah. So we need to go on IV drip first because
your membrane has been ruptured. So we need to get antibiotic IV dripped.
Yeah.
IV drips, and then I think you might even go into labour.
Yeah.
And might even give birth in the next couple
of hours. We don't even have a car seat installed.
We were not prepared at all. I was expecting the baby to come probably in September. We're in like.
Even though
this
I kept
25th.
Reminding Solomon, I'm like, oh.
She did say it could come anytime now.
And it could come anytime. Like 30 seconds.
And I was like, yeah, no worries. Yeah, maybe September. And then next minute, water breaks.
Yep.
So
be prepared, guys. Like, have your car seat installed at like 35 weeks or something.
Yep. we were gonna film a vlog tomorrow.
Yeah, it was actually tomorrow. We're gonna do it tomorrow.
Do the hospital bag and also the car seat tomorrow. We're gonna film that, but like I guess we can't do that now because we're just gonna give birth probably soon. Yeah, surprise, early baby.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting like IV antibiotics. What is it?
Antibiotics.
Oh yeah.
IV drip.
Yep. For 48 hours have to be monitored. Baby has to be monitored, so she'll check. They'll transfer me to like a normal ward later, and they'll check on baby every day, for the next 48 hours. And because of coronavirus, I'll be all by myself. I'm really upset about that.
So I have to leave when she gets transferred over to the ward, like the resting ward, and then I can only come back during visiting hours, which is between 5 and 7, and I can only come outside of those hours if Helen gets moved to the birthing suite for giving birth. So when that happens, I'll be able to come. But yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm sad because I feel like I'll probably be getting like mild contractions before I get moved to the birthing suite. Anyway, so sad times. But the good thing is, they said if the baby does come, say like next 48 hours, because it's close to like full term, probably won't need to stay at the nursery. Like the baby can come home with us, so won't be separated or anything, and just need like close monitoring. But yeah, so that's the good news.
Yeah, so because we weren't expecting the baby so soon, we haven't packed our hospital bags, we haven't set up the baby seat, we haven't done a lot of things. We haven't got like bottles for the baby. There's like a lot of shit that we haven't done. So
We don't have milk.
we don't have milk, we don't have formula, we don't have a lot of things. So I'm gonna have to go home and get some of that stuff, set up the car seat, pack the nappy bag. That's probably the most important thing. The other stuff I guess we can get as we go along. But yeah. Next day, I'm here during the visiting hours between 5 to 7 p.m. How was your overnight stay? You didn't get much sleep, right? So what did the nurses say?
It's just like they've just been testing me and stuff. And I need to get like antibiotics every 4 hours. So I've got one here now. I had ultrasound this morning. What else?
Are these the antibiotics here?
Yep. Oh, so there's two. So one's the IV drip thing, and one is a tablet.
So no contractions last night at all?
Nope. Don't know what's happening with this baby.
So today's the big day. We're at the birthing suite at the moment. How do you feel?
Nervous.
Nervous?
Yep.
So we're gonna get the you're gonna get induced like, probably in the next couple of minutes. It's like a drip with a whole bunch of hormones that goes into your body. This birthing suite's pretty full on. There's like a bathtub here. I guess that's for people who want to give natural birth without the epi. Alright, so you're on the fluid now, which gives you the hormones so you can be induced. How are you feeling?
Can't talk.
Can't contractions?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you're in the middle of a contraction. So this machine, whoa, your contraction's gone up to 89. 90 now. 91. Okay, so this, wow, nearly 100. So this machine monitors Helen's contractions. And this graph here basically says every time there's like a spike, that's a contraction. So initially these spikes were sort of far apart from each other, but lately the contractions have been like really close. So you can see there, the graphs are like, the peaks are like quite close to each other. So I think this IV drip is working, and you're getting your contractions quite regularly now. So what that means is once the contractions are sort of more closer together, then you're more likely to go into labour, right? We're about an hour and a half in now into the drip, the induction drip or the inducing drip. Your contractions are what?
It's getting stronger.
Getting stronger and they're getting more frequent.
But they're too short, I think.
Yeah. So now you're just pacing around the room to help with the contractions. Yep. Come back with the goodies. Let's talk about how you were this morning. This morning, when you started the drip, the inducing drip.
So what time was that? Like 8:45?
That was at 8:45, and then you started getting contractions around what, 12:30? No, sorry, a bit earlier than that. Oh, straight away, yeah, okay. And the contractions started getting really bad to the point where you were like just crying and screaming.
I was just screaming.
Screaming and moaning and crying.
Though.
She had the whole body shakes. It was like looked pretty bad. And then she asked for the epi, and the guy who administers the epidural, he was busy at the moment because he was had someone else to do it for. So then he came back an hour later, and during that time you were like fully getting like contractions every like maybe 2 to 3 minutes. It was pretty bad, but he did it in like
12 minutes.
Like 12 minutes,
yeah.
And the pain relief pretty much kicked in instantly, and you went from literally like screaming and crying to like.
Yep.
Not be able to hold your pain in to literally just back to normal smiley self and chatty. So
literally 12 minutes, like it was like.
Yeah, it was literally instant. It was like night and day, like 180 degree turn.
Because like they can monitor the contractions. Like, can you feel it? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Didn't even know.
Yeah, she couldn't even feel a single contraction. The machine over there was saying like, she was getting contractions. But she couldn't even feel it, so it was literally amazing. So epidural is like magic. So if you're ever pregnant, get on that epidural. It's godsend.
Oh, so now it's the like hard part, I guess, is like the pushing. So we'll see how we go with that. Halfway there.
Yay. Okay, it is D-Day. About to go into labour in the next few minutes.
Mate, we've been in labour for like...
Well, we've been in labour for the past couple of
push.
hours, I guess, but yeah, about to actually push and get the baby out in the next couple of minutes.
Pulling. That's what she said.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, she's like, oh, like you have to imagine that you're like pulling.
Well, let's see how you go. We've got all the stuff here set up, and yeah, we'll see how things go.
Let's go.
Come on, push. Come on, just a little bit more. Push. Come on. Push. Come on, push. He's nearly there. He's nearly there. Your body's coming out. He's coming. See his face. See his face. Wow. Wow. See, honey. Good job. Keep going. Keep going. He's nearly there. Wow. Nearly there.
Baba.
See his arms. See both his arms. Wow. Keep going. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, I'll give him a wipe off and then I'll grab him off. Yeah, thanks, mate.
Okay.
You mean welcome, son? Aww. I'm okay. Yep. I can't really feel anything. Oh.
So you don't want to keep it?
No, thank you.
No?
What do people usually do with it? Like,
Either
I think most people put it under a tree, grow
Oh.
a plant over it, or make it into supplements.
Oh. Nah, that's
eat
all
it.
right.
Yeah.
Do you want to eat my placenta?
Yeah, no.
Do you want to write down another set of odds?
No, I'm
It's been
sorry.
nearly 15 minutes. I'm not yet. What time do you guys
Oh,
have?
this space.
They're at half past. Half past. I can wait for 5 minutes.
So he's here in his little bassinet chilling.
Daddy did a great job swaddling you.
I swaddled him with the help from the midwives, and yeah, after like a 14-hour day, he's finally out and resting. Good job. Good job.